And welcome back to Strictly Casual. Today we have a Twilight of the Republic pre-release box that we're cracking today, sent to us by FFG. I'm super excited for this. I've cracked 5 packs of this set so far, and we got some cool stuff, so I can't wait to see about these 6. Are you guys looking forward to this set at all?
Yes, I'm hyped. I can't wait. This is it. Oh no. Hope you didn't hear that through. But yeah, I'm so excited for these cards. I'm excited for the set. Love Anakin and Obi-Wan, and I'm excited to see what you pull. Let's hope the
Yes,
orange is
for
with
sure.
you.
I'm excited too. Been looking to jump back into it. I play a little bit of set 2, but it kind of died off quick. And I'm looking forward to the Clone Wars stuff because that's what I was really missing from the beginning. I'm just such a Clone Wars guy that now that we have all the Clone Wars stuff, I want to get it all.
This is it. This is for sure. This is the exciting set that I feel like I've been waiting for too. Yeah, I mean, let's just go for it. So basically, within this pre-release box, we're going to get 6 booster packs, 2 pre-release promo cards, 16 counters, a deck building guide, a divider, and a deluxe deck box, which I still use to organize the little things.
They're handy. Those little
So let's do it.
Oh, yes.
That was probably really loud. I apologize in advance.
It's nice.
But
yeah,
okay.
that opening is so satisfying every time.
It is great.
The color scheme, red and black.
6 packaroonies up here.
Nice.
We got
I like the characters on
Yoda.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got Yoda, we got Asajj, and we got Cody. We have one single Cody.
Wow.
Say that one,
Means
right? Right or no?
this is going to be the big one. We'll
yeah,
open
that's
this
the big
one last.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't actually know that, but we know that. Okay.
Yeah, we know.
But we know.
And then we have the deck. Oh, usually you had to build these. I think you had to
like
open these last time.
Yeah. This is new.
What?
Oh, little
Talk about this.
packaging.
What's this?
No, this
Yeah,
is the
what we got?
leader from the pre-release.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I was going blank on the Mando that you got last time. Oh
This
my
is
goodness.
the Grievous and Ahsoka.
Cool. So you get them both in one.
They're
You get them both in
hyperspace?
hyperspace.
That's
Nice.
insane.
You know, and they're not foiled. Last time they were foiled.
Mm-hmm.
But this
Different
is
every
really
time.
cool.
It's like
Yeah, different.
Wow.
every time.
that's clean. That
They
looks
look
so
nice.
cool.
Yeah, and so within your pre-release box, you can use these 2 cards to build your deck, as well as any of the leaders.
Damn, I'm really liking General Grievous's text.
You like it?
Yeah,
What do you
I
like
do.
about
On
it?
attack, give a droid unit
Droid.
+1 and Sentinel for this phase.
It's pretty badass.
That's pretty great.
I did play with the starter decks, and I would say that was super useful because you would make a battle droid token and then give it Sentinel, and so the battle droid's gonna die,
Right.
but it takes who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was Ahsoka's real quick one more time?
Ahsoka's is coordinate. This unit gets +2, so if you have
Okay.
3 units, it becomes a
5/6.
5/6,
5,
which
6.
is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
to be fair.
That's also
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
And she comes out at. Sorry, I know.
Should we
What is
go
it,
over
5?
the keywords real quick for this
Yeah,
first
go for
time
it, go for
people
it.
might be seeing coordinate?
Yeah.
Coordinate means if you have 3 or more friendly units on, I assume that's the same field. Does that count both space and ground, or is
Space
that
and ground. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Space
it's
and
not-
ground?
Yeah.
So it's not restrictive of one battlefield or another. As long as you have 3 friendly units on the field, you get to use that text. So that means Ahsoka gets +2 health.
And then we
Right.
have. There's no exploit with Grievous's like on his card, but there are cards with exploit, which is the other keyword in this
Mhm.
set, and I'm sure we will get to one too to show an example.
Yep. And a lot of times in some of the cards, they have it in parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll show you. They'll kind of explain to you what the rule is if you've never played with it before, which is pretty cool.
See, I might like
Yeah.
this coordinate because I like playing small units and I like getting them out on the board. I don't really like playing big, so
You're in luck.
that might be fun for me.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay. And then obviously we have some instructions if you've never done this before on how to build a pre-release deck. So just to run through it real quick if you've never done it before. So you're going to get this, and then within these, there's 16 cards per booster pack, and then you're going to build a deck of 30. That's your goal. You're going to hit 30, and that will be the deck that you play.
This
And
is just
we'll-
for a pre-release event, mind
Yes.
you. If you go to a pre-release event, you get this box. This is the pre-release box you're going to get at that event. You're going to play at the event. You're going to do a little tournament, and everyone is using these cards that they get to build their 30-card deck, which is 25 cards less than what you would typically be
20
required in a typical deck.
So 50 is a typical. You want?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was 55. So
No, you're
it's
good.
50.
Well, because you could do with a sideboard, I guess you would call that.
Yeah.
55 if you want to pull some out, or 60.
But that's just a low end requirement. You can do more than that. It's not recommended, but
yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's open some
Here we go.
packs.
Here we go.
let's do
Obviously,
it. Let's get right
very,
into it.
a very important part for me in this is like organizing as you go, because you're going to open a lot of cards here and it becomes messy really quick. And you're like, what do I have? How can I build? And it becomes a little bit, you have to jump another hurdle to build your deck. So we're going to organize as we go, even if
What's
it's a
your
little bit slower.
process of organizing going into it?
I will show you as we go, but basically I'm going to make a neutral.
Color.
It's going to be by color, and it's going to be neutral in the middle, heroism on top, villainy on the bottom. But it's going to be by color as well. So it's going to be a grid of like 4x3. So we're going to have basically 12 spaces. And then there's going to be like a neutral, just neutral, no heroism or villainy, and then just heroism and just villainy. So it's actually a 5x3. So, which is kind of a lot, but all right, here we go.
See it.
First one. Ooh, that's satisfying.
Good tear, Vin.
I don't know.
Fucked
guys,
up
that
a
was
little
not,
on the bottom.
not
but
my
it
best
was
tear.
starting strong.
Quick
We're
one.
getting going. I'm just gonna push this off to the side for now.
Yep. Keep
Oh, hyperspace mall right off the rip. That's
Oh,
pretty
that
nice.
looks nice.
And then we're gonna put our leaders over here,
Okay,
just
cool.
with our other ones. I can show that in just a minute.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so our base, which on the other side of all the bases in this set, we'll show this card before I show that. Confederate Courier.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so on the back of every single base, you have your troopers. So this set has clone troopers and battle droids, and that is how we're going to see some cards. For instance, this one says, when defeated, create a battle droid token. So these cards don't go in your deck, they stay on the side, and when it says to create a clone trooper token, you just put it on the board.
No way.
It just goes right on the board.
That's crazy.
And so this will
Which,
be...
in my opinion, a way better mechanic than searching for your deck. Like in the last set, we had a lot of cards that would proc, like sift through your deck and find a bounty and place that. Whereas like I like not having something as finite as cards that take up legitimate space in my deck. I can use my deck for more cards that are going to be maybe more useful.
Totally.
This already sounds like faster gameplay. You know what I mean? You're putting a lot of cards out.
It does. There's going to be a lot of cards out for sure. Okay, so we have Confederate Courier.
Cool.
Oh, Reckless Torrent. That looks pretty gorgeous right there.
Wow, that's really pretty card.
Daughter of Dothamir.
Oh, that
looks
sick.
sick.
That looks like
Whoa,
a magic card. That's awesome.
So cool.
Take Captive, which is a reprint from the last set.
Okay.
So we have Obi-Wan right there in Attack of the Clones, which I love. But it's interesting because this is a little bit of capture. Friendly unit captures an enemy non-leader unit. There's a little bit of capture from the last set in this set, which is very thematic, I think, for some of these cards, which I like. I like thematic. Nice. Clone Heavy Gunner with Coordinate.
And you know what? That's actually a good point that you bring up, Vin, is there's even overlap in set 2 with set 3. Like there were some like Bad Batch cards that like do use clone themes in the key text. So it's going to be interesting to see how people use set 2 specifically clone driven cards in
100%.
this pack as well.
100%.
Or this set.
Yeah.
Nice card here. A little hyperspace action.
Nice.
B1 attack. Got Super Battle Droid. Amazing.
Classic.
That looks awesome. So this one's villainy. So I'm going to put this one off to the side like this.
Oh, this is cool.
Infiltrating Demolisher. So here's exploit. So it costs 4, but if I was to kill one of my units that I currently control, I can bring it out for 2.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty great.
Exploit 1 means kill a card.
And then
so it'll be like
exploit
2, exploit 3, and that means kill 2 cards or kill 3 cards.
Nice.
Or up to. It's up to. So like you can do
1.
I believe
1.
I can be corrected here because I'm not 100% sure. If anybody knows this, please correct me in the comments. But if it's exploit 2, for instance, and it costed 4, right? I mean, that would be 2 cracked to kill 2 of your units and play it for free. But you can also kill 1 of your units and bring this out for 2 instead.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
So you can do up to exploit 2. It doesn't have to. You don't have to do 2.
Is it just 1 less per, or is it 2 less per?
Well, I think whatever the
2 less per
exploit is, right?
Okay, it's okay.
Is it different? I wonder if
it's
I believe
2 per.
so.
It costs 2 less per.
Well,
Well, you know, we'll
guys,
keep
you're
a
in
note
luck.
of it. We'll keep a note of it and
Yeah.
see what the
See
next
what other
card,
ones- yeah.
other exploit cards. Oh, look at that.
Down.
Tri-droid
Ooh.
suppressor.
Yeah, okay, so there it is. Defeat up to 2 units you control. This card costs 2 less for each unit
Awesome.
defeated this way.
Yeah.
Could be
So
a
if
3
you kill
cost.
2, yep, 3 cost.
Pretty awesome. And that's a 4/7. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That
I
is a
played an
big boy.
exhaust and enemy ground unit. That's pretty
Are we
awesome.
getting to the
that is-
rares?
That's a
Oh,
really
heavy.
big card. Whoa.
Heavy. Oh, okay. I was
Heavy
like,
from the original the original
Wow.
crew.
That's
I
right.
play
The
heavy
OG
in
crew.
Battlefront 2 all the time. I love heavy.
Oh, we got Jar
Jar
Jar.
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 A golden card.
He's a
right
double.
there.
He's a double. I don't know if we'll be playing him, but on attack, deal 2 damage to a random unit or base. That feels very.
I'm ready for the
thematic as well.
Gungan decks. I'm expecting a lot more Gungans and for
Oh.
the Gungan deck.
That's a big boy right there.
Wow.
11, 6, 7.
For
This
each
unit
unit.
costs 1 less to play for each unit controlled by the opponent who controls the most units.
Wow. And
Sentinel.
Sentinel. That sounds great.
It's insane.
And the Clone
Oh,
Wars.
our first rare of the pack is the event, the Clone Wars. Pay any number of resources, create that many Clone Trooper tokens. Oh,
Wow.
Whoa,
That
Each
is
opponent creates
great.
that many battle droids, though.
dude. So
Whoa,
it's a
so
war. It's all
however
out
many
war.
So however many clones you put out, they also put that many battle droids.
Yeah,
Dang,
That's
if you
pretty
have-
insane.
you have 5
This makes me
resources
really
each,
excited.
There's gonna be
that's
10
crazy.
cards on the board.
Wow.
And our first foil is Synchronized Strike, which we have some Jedi here.
Oh,
Nice.
Deal damage to an enemy unit equal to the number of units you control in this arena.
Everything
Pretty
is
cool.
coming back to number of units on the field. It's not
I
amazing.
There's
love
gonna
that.
be a lot of those.
I love it.
Okay, that
Like
was
this.
pack 1. So here's how I started. I cannot believe we got barely any
Villain?
heroism units.
Oh,
we got
okay,
a
you
couple
flipped it.
villains, a lot of neutral. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna do hero on top, villain on bottom.
Cool.
But yeah, so that way I can see here's all the reds, here's gonna be all the blues. Only 1 blue card that whole time. Cunning, to get that.
Okay.
Okay, next pack. We got Asajj. Let's see what we got.
Yes.
Right. Let's see it.
Showcase. It's gonna be the Asajj.
God, can you imagine pulling a showcase in the pre-release kit?
That would be nice.
Ryder did it one time. Oh,
Oh,
we got
it's
Asajj in
Asajj.
Asajj.
Nice.
That's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Rare
Something
leader.
set too.
What
Cool.
she got?
So here's another thing as we see this. This is a rare leader, which is
Mhm.
just inherently going to be harder to build a deck around during pre-release because
Mhm.
the common leaders are going to have more cards that
Work with.
synergize with them, whereas the rare leaders, they're going to take more specialty cards. So this action is attack with a unit. If you played an event this phase, get +1 for this attack. So we're going to have to find a lot of events to make this go online,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be an event-driven deck.
which who knows? Who knows
Who
how
knows?
that looks at the end of this?
Yeah. Maybe
There's been
the
plenty of
cards
those.
will all align for this deck. That's a really cool land. Or not
I
land.
thought
but-
so
What's
too.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, a base.
The Crystal
The
City.
Crystal
That's
City.
so cool.
City.
I really want to get one of
Softness.
these in hyperspace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd be incredible.
Okay. Grenade Strike. Deal 2 damage to a unit. You may deal 1 damage to another unit in the same arena.
Hell yeah.
Love those.
There's an
cards.
event.
I love.
Yep, there is an event.
damage.
And oh man, this art is so like it harkens back to the like 2002 Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Where
that's
their
awesome.
limbs are all like
Militia.
weirdly shaped, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Proportions. Yeah. I love it. Droid bomber.
I won't go into every
Of course.
card text, but
Oh,
if we
I remember
do-
that ship. Classic
Yep.
Lego.
On attack.
That
Lego.
thing-
Wow, that sounds awesome.
I mean that thing pops out a bunch of battle droids in the
Ooh,
Yep.
movie, so that's pretty
Pumps 'em.
thematic too.
Pump
To
I like
7
that.
also, it's pretty crazy.
Mhm. But it'll go down at least 4.
Ooh. Hyperspace.
Hyperspace.
Looks
OBB
clean.
Vanguard.
Lots going on.
Looks
I like that.
awesome.
Yeah, it looks really great. They really popped off with the card designs for this
Yeah.
set.
100%.
Republic Attack Pod. I like that. See, this is something I'm looking for, I think, also. We have a pretty good stat line here where 6 is, I would say, starts to get in the higher end of these decks.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking for. I'm making a mental note of this. Of like, this is a 6/7. This does some serious damage. I would consider this a bomb. And
But
if you
here's
control.
the thing: if
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be a 5.
Right, because if you control 3 or more units, this unit costs 1 less to play,
Mhm.
which is pretty cool. So I
Yeah.
would say that this is something to keep an eye on. We've obviously had a couple big hitters, but just as we're going, I want to make a mention of that. Okay, we have heroes on both sides. Choose a Republic unit and up to 1 Separatist unit. Give each chosen unit +2/+2 and Saboteur. Heroes on both sides. Interesting.
That
Okay.
is really interesting, huh?
Heroes.
I don't really know how
I don't know how to
put
incorporate
that in yet.
Yeah.
We'll put that up here with the hero cards. Wolfpack Escort. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
R2D2.
The
clean.
man.
Bringing him back in a different
Lovely.
way.
Kraken. This is a card I have played with before, because when you play him, you create 2 battle droid tokens, which is awesome. And then when
Pretty
he
cool.
attacks, you can give a friendly token unit a +1/+1.
That's pretty
So you
great.
can buff up a battle droid.
I
with
can see
guy.
that being annoying real quick.
Oh,
hyperspace rare.
Oh.
Guys, this isn't even our rare
$2.
slot. This is not our rare slot, which means there's something behind this. Either it's another rare
yeah.
or something better. We just don't know.
Legendary. It's
Wow.
gonna be big because hyperspace right here.
This is also a fantastic card.
That
Incredible.
is really great.
749.
This is a bomb as well. Easily.
Beefy,
9 health.
yeah.
Coordinate has grit, so you get some damage on her and pump her up even more.
Yeah, she's gonna be annoying.
Kill 9. Yeah.
Okay, this is a big one.
Does
Oh, rare Zillow Beast.
Really cool.
10-10. You drop that, it's game over.
Now
Game
that's
over.
a bomb.
Unless you capture it.
Yeah,
Sure.
unless you
There's
tap
not
it.
that much capture, so I'm going to bank on there not being it. You know, like I'm not even
Okay.
going to think about it until it happens.
Yeah.
Give each enemy ground unit -5 for this phase.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Ooh.
big one.
Ooh.
Phase 1 clone
Foil.
trooper.
Phone.
I love a little foil
2/3/2,
clone.
pretty good stat line for
Yeah,
a
pretty
turn
good.
1 play.
3-2.
Okay, that was 2 packs.
Nice.
Moving on, we have 4 more to go.
Mhm.
Guys, this is really fun doing it with you guys.
This is
Yeah,
This is
it's
giving me
fun.
lots of
having
joy.
a great time.
And
Okay.
oh,
Still can't avoid
Jokers?
that bottom
Just
rip
kidding.
on the.
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
I'm not ripping successfully right now.
That's okay.
turn. Oh,
Newt
Gunray
as our
Gunray.
leader.
Newt Gunray.
we don't know.
Newt Gunray.
He's pretty interesting. If 2 or more friendly units were defeated this phase, create a battle droid token.
Huh.
So he's just
Okay.
pumping.
Interesting.
Every time you die, you just like go ahead, kill my guys. I'll just bring them back.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
hyperspace.
Hyperspace. Pike Palace.
Really cool.
And
Oh,
that
Pike.
means on the backside, we have a hyperspace token as well.
That's awesome.
Nice. Dang. So to get hyperspace bases, that's kind of the key to get these.
Are there any foil
Oh, totally.
bases in this set?
So, okay, funny you mentioned that. Last set had no rare bases, but
Hmm.
this time there is 4 more rare bases. The first set had 4
Oh.
rare bases as well. And instead of 30-point bases, there are 26-point bases in this
Yeah.
one. But they also have an ability, so
Right.
there's something you can do. And those rare bases will be able to be foiled. I'm
Cool.
fairly certain. In the first set, they were able to be foiled, but I haven't seen any firsthand, so I couldn't tell you exactly. But
I'm gonna put my
I would
thoughts
assume so.
out. I want a 35-point base. It's good.
You want a
Yeah,
bigger
Paul.
one?
Good to
I
have
want
you
a
here, man.
bigger boy.
How's it going, Paul? So happy to be here. Love a good deck tag? Amazing. Well, you're in the right place. If we,
Hey yo.
hopefully we make something cool. We're just going through cards right now. Drop in, create 2 clone trooper tokens.
Nice. Well, four cost
Yeah.
seems a little high for that, but maybe that's just
Well,
my
they're 2
perception right now.
2s,
Oh, that's true. They are 2-2s. They are 2-2s.
which is
So
imagine
basically,
dropping 2 of these
yeah.
on the board.
2-2.
Okay.
For
It
zero
feels pretty on
cost.
curve, I guess.
Okay.
Because you don't have to
Um,
pay. It's just whatever. If the card has it,
Yeah.
you do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Right.
Let's do it.
Heavy Persuader tank. That's a big one too.
Yeah,
765.
and it's gonna cost.
Exploit 2.
It's gonna cost. What is it? 4, 3, 3.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, it could go down there.
Exploit. Oh my god.
You
We
I
ramp
can
also wanna
up
keep
imagine
in
some of these
mind-
guys becoming like really a nuisance.
Cheap. Yeah. Another thing to look at too is this separatist keyword. We're gonna
Mm.
find a lot of these new keywords, and the big 2 in this are gonna be separatist and republic. And I'm sure we'll find some events that say separatist and republic as well.
Ooh, I got a fun loop. So for
Tell
anyone
me.
wanting to play exploit, use cards that have when defeated effects. So that way you're defeating all these guys and you're getting more bonuses by
Mm.
adding.
You can
exploit.
stack it.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
absolutely.
awesome.
It's a good thought process.
Yeah, really great.
I got a truck backing up outside, so I apologize if
No,
you hear
we
that
can't hear
going
it.
on too. Fantastic.
Sentinels are.
Oh, the
annoying.
spider droid. That's very cool,
Oh,
Morse.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's very cool. That's a big one too.
Drop it down to a 4 cost. Yeah.
I'll
Whoa,
go
this
first.
guy's awesome.
Yeah, that's
A
sick.
1 cost. Oh, it's a
Raid
two-
1.
that's
a two.
Okay,
Oh, sorry,
he's
yeah,
but
raid
he's not very strong, but he has a 1 cost.
He's a 1 cost.
Yeah, you can get those guys.
Definitely,
you can
it
get 2 of those
definitely
guys
fits
out.
that red like aggro deck because he
Yeah.
has that raid.
100%. Political pressure. Choose an opponent. They may discard a random card from their hand. If they don't, create 2 battle droid tokens.
Oh,
That's kind of
Wow.
fun.
Sometimes I like an either or. I think
Yeah.
set 2 had an either or that was like either spend a resource or exhaust a card.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it just like didn't, no one ever took it. No one ever, people
Sure.
always just paid the resources, but I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that one had some viability.
Totally, yeah, it does, and in different situations too.
Yeah.
Droid Starfighter, which is awesome. B1 security team with Sentinel.
Sentinel at one
I'm
health.
seeing a lot of Saboteur cards in this set, and I'm really liking it because I think that set 2 didn't have as many Saboteur. Had a couple, but not a
Sure.
ton. And I like having the option of Saboteur, having more
Yeah.
Sentinels. It just makes it a little more dynamic.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like shielded guys used to be so like
OP.
strong. Yeah, OP.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, there's a lot of saboteur guys now. It doesn't really matter.
Look
Yeah,
at that art from the arena
Oh,
and attack.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
That's cool.
it's really cool.
Stabbing that guy.
To each
Obi-Wan.
ground unit, that means your own too, I assume.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
your own as well.
Soulless
Soulless
one,
one. Paul, is there any cards you're looking forward to in this set that we're hoping to see in here? That's pretty cool.
See, I love
Soulless
one cost because you just get 2 of them out.
Yeah, on turn
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, turn 1.
Okay, our rare for this pack is Corner of the Prey. Attack with a unit, it gets +1 for this attack for each damage
Ooh.
on the defender at the start of the attack.
Wait. Break that down for me. Attack with the unit
Okay,
gets
so-
+1 for this attack for each damage.
on the
Oh, like
defender,
for
so-
every point of damage you do.
You have that much
You've
more
already
attack
done.
on yours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's crazy. That's kind of like what is it? Strike first? Not strike first. But
Whoa, little
that
foil
looks
droidica.
sick.
yo, it looks so cool on camera. Sorry. I
Of
have it
course,
back.
it makes sense that it would be Sentinel. That's so thematically
Mhm.
right.
That's our first villainy blue right there.
And that's a cheap card too. It'll go down to 2 if you exploit.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Way through.
Better rip that time. Better rip.
Yeah, there
Nice.
we go.
Count Dooku.
Ooh,
Dooku.
Duke.
Play a separatist hand from your card. It gains exploit 1. So you can give every separatist card. that
Man,
you play. That's pretty
once it's one a turn.
cool. Yeah, 1 a turn, but still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh.
and we have Layer of Grievous. I think Dooku Vigilance will be really powerful early in the set. Eager to see cards that can go into that deck. I mean, that sounds... Yeah, Dooku Vigilance would be cool because there's so much Separatist. There's so much great Separatist. Imagine adding 1 exploit to this. You can get them out for free.
Yep.
Could you do that?
Ooh.
I think you could. There's nothing that says you can't.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, called it. There's Duke.
All right,
Mhm.
Layer of Grievous. Did call it. Royal Guard. Very
Nice.
cool.
Yep.
Seen the Steadfast Super Tank. Well, maybe
Wait,
not. Maybe not.
3?
Exploit 3.
Exploit
pretty insane.
3. Wow.
Wow.
Imagine. But can you defeat like your droids? Like just any unit, right?
Yeah,
Any
yeah,
unit.
any unit.
Oh my
Yeah, you want to destroy
Of
your
3
your
cost?
tokens. for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's insane. You kill those droids and you bring that guy out of 3. That'd be wild.
Loyalist. Perilous Position. That's cool art.
Whoa.
Unplayed
Exhaust,
exhaust attached unit.
unit.
Oh, it's
But
-2,
it's
-2.
-2.
Have we seen that before? No, right?
Whoa.
I mean, you could
Hey.
throw that on an enemy's card, not
And then
your
kill
card.
Yes,
them
yes, yes,
immediately,
yes.
right? It's
Yeah,
like,
if,
oh,
I mean,
they're
if they have 2 health,
Yeah.
you attach
Yes.
this to them and they immediately die.
dead. Mhm.
Wow.
But then you really wouldn't be doing this exhaust attached unit. So
Oh yeah.
No, but say you're in a tight spot where you don't have a lot of cards. Maybe you want to.
right,
So you
Droid
exhaust
Commando.
them. They have less
Whoa.
health, and then you damage him, and it's like you couldn't get
Yep.
him back.
Ooh.
Hyperspace Vanquish.
Vanquish
That's back
returns.
from set 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very powerful card.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Another Infiltrating Demolisher.
Okay.
Got a couple of those.
Another
Pretty
repeat.
cool.
Yep.
It's hard to get to.
And
on the
ready
doorstep.
them.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
Ready to attack right away.
That's really great.
And how much damage did they do again? Like 1 or 2?
They only do
so
1.
battle droids are 1.
Okay.
There's a battle droid.
Okay.
They're 1/1s, and then the
1/1.
clones are 2/2s.
2/2. Yeah.
Patrolling AT.
Just a classic Sentinel. Nothing too much to it.
Disruptive Blast. We've seen that. We've seen Bloodsport as well.
Cool.
Soulless
Soulless
1
one.
again.
Again, it's a rare.
Ooh.
Legendary.
Whoa!
Unlimited power. That's our first legendary double red,
you
which is going to
have
be a
it.
little hard to do for this set, but
Deal
Deal
4 damage
for
to unit,
this
3 damage.
unit.
Oh, nice.
Shoot it with. Oh, that's awesome. That is.
all damage simultaneous.
That is-
That's awesome. I'm going to put that to the side since it's a legendary. And we got a foil Jar Jar.
Awesome.
Foil
Start the
Jar Jar.
Gungan deck.
All right, 2 more. We got Yoda and we got Cody left.
Ooh.
right. Let's do Yoda.
Cody's gonna be the stacked one. We know it. There we
We
go.
know Cody's going to do some good stuff. Here we go. Nala Se
nice one.
as our
Ooh.
leader.
Ignore
As
the
long as we get new
aspect
leaders,
on.
that's cool.
Oh, interesting.
Just could play some. Yeah.
Oh,
You can play
Wow.
heroic clones in this villain blue deck, which is very cool.
interesting. I like that.
Wow. Can incorporate that with set 2, which would
You
be
can
pretty
incorporate it with
cool.
anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unlimited
power.
I
That's my
can't believe we
favorite
got the
scene.
unlimited power.
That Crystal City, pretty base. Nice.
The Batch Brothers.
Batch
Nice.
Brothers.
Create a clone
Nice to
trooper
art.
token. It's a 2/1. Nice.
Oh,
Knight of the Republic.
Yo.
Oh,
is that-
nice.
Are they gonna
He's
do like
sick.
Knights of the Republic? You know those cutscenes with those characters from the video
Yeah.
game? What if
Yep.
they start doing characters
Oh,
from
that-
that?
Wait, I was
Dang.
gonna say like that would be such a good other set is to go into Old Republic or High Republic.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. The Legends realm, we
Hmm.
don't know if that's out of possibility for the game. Like, theirs haven't really said anything about that. So
interesting.
I think
Man.
it could
I would
be
assume no,
possible.
but you never know.
You give me
never
Cal
know.
Kestis and BD1 from the game, it's over. It's
Oh,
over.
that'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Another take captive.
Take
That's
captive.
a surprise.
Ooh,
This is a new one.
Volunteer
Volunteer
Soldier.
soldier.
Classic.
That's from
remember her
set
from
1.
Yeah.
yes,
Really?
she's from set 1. Mhm.
Wow.
She's a trooper, so we're gonna have some sort of
Mm.
synergies with other things as well. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool. And this one's new too.
Draw
Draw
three
3
cards.
cards. Never bad to draw more cards.
Cost 5 though.
I know.
It's pretty insane.
Mm-hmm.
Daughter of Dothamir again.
Dathomir.
Clone Dive Trooper.
Coordinate. Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
baby.
Republic Commando. So cool.
Get that in hyperfoil.
Get Saboteur.
Yep.
Political Pressure.
Nice.
Saw that. Nameless Valor +2/+2.
Awesome.
You
Attach
can only attach it to a token unit though, so
Yep.
Oh.
it has to be a
It gains
clone or
Overwhelm.
android.
So it means it's gonna be a 4/4 after that with Overwhelm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
For only 1 cost, that's pretty great.
That is good. Rune.
Ooh.
When played, if a friendly unit was defeated this phase, you may give another unit -1.
Wow.
-1.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
Ooh.
Jesse.
Ooh,
Jesse.
Pretty cool.
one.
When
Okay.
played, an opponent creates 2 battle droid tokens. What's up, Cheesy?
Oh.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Dude,
What up, Cheesy?
It's real.
5s
Oh.
Odd.
is our rare,
And he's all 555.
When you play-
which
I
is
like that.
perfect.
That's great.
That is pretty great.
Oh, I love that. I like 5s. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the foil Republic Commando.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Really cool.
Okay, this is it. This is the last pack magic right here. Come on, Cody.
Here we
You gotta
go.
shake it a little bit. You gotta shake it a little bit.
Showcase.
Kiss it, everybody.
Showcase.
Kiss it. Okay. Showcase time. Here we go.
And oh, I'm feeling it.
I can't get the bottom, guys. I just cannot get the bottom.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, he feels it.
Obi-Wan,
Oh,
baby.
That's
we
great.
got Kobe.
Obi-Wan's awesome.
Kobe.
Absolutely
Kenobi.
love it.
I shortened
Kobe.
We got Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. Kobe won Kenobi.
Kenobi.
And we're at
Oh,
the
look at-
mining facility.
No
which is
Hell
way.
yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
cool.
that is such a sick base.
High
That's
ground.
your first. Is that your first red base? Of
That
the,
is my first red base, which is we have all the colors now, which is nice for bases.
Yeah.
But
Oh, cool.
I like that art a lot.
a neutral. Nice.
Yep.
Mm.
Headhunter. 1/4.
Ooh,
Hard to kill, but not too
Hard
much
to kill.
damage.
yeah.
Interesting turn 1 play.
Warrior
drone,
Wow, our
also
first
attack with bombs.
Geonosian.
Yeah.
Strategic acumen.
Cool. +0, +2.
Human.
Series officer.
One defeated, deal 2
Ooh,
damage to
sweet.
base. Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. Devastating gunship. 5/3/5.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Whoa, this guy's
Coruscant guard.
awesome.
Yeah.
Ambush.
Coordinate with ambush.
Nice.
Hellfire tank or Hailfire tank with exploit 2, so you can get this down to a 4. It's a 4/7/6. That's insane.
That is insane.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's a big one. Hotshot V-wing.
Cool.
Cool.
Art's great.
Good turn 1.
We got a play set of Republic Commando, boys.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 of those.
Yep.
Kashyyyk.
Oh, he's
another
awesome.
Wookiee. This guy's so
Love
cool.
Kashyyyk. Oh, it's a
More
0-5.
grit.
Okay.
We want more Wookiees with more grit because the dream is to one day have
A Wookiee
you know,
deck.
the full Wookiee grit
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah. It's gonna be so
Pretty cool.
sick.
Oh,
And
nice.
Asajj as a
Oh,
unit.
shoot.
That's awesome.
Whoa.
Exploit 2.
If you've
Wookiees
attacked another
too.
separatist unit's phase, this unit gets
You could play it for
plus
free.
3. So
That's
she goes up
crazy.
to a 5/4.
5/4. Yeah,
Wait.
that's a good one.
So
Yeah.
a question:
Wow.
the exploit doesn't work by playing something and defeating it. You have to defeat
No.
it. And
Defeat it to play.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, that's
Oh.
cool art.
That's an awesome art too.
Dodging a
That is a really
bullet.
cool art. Give each trooper unit raid 1 for this phase, and give each friendly Jedi unit Sentinel for this phase. Sounds pretty great.
Jedi Trooper deck. That's cool. Roger is our
Ooh,
rare.
Interesting.
Attach this upgrade to a friendly battle droid unit.
Ah, interesting.
Cool.
That's a rare. 1/1.
Interesting. That's a 1 as a rare. Yeah.
It's a 1 cost.
And
though,
it
maybe
gets
that's why.
+1/+1.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And Grim Resolve. Attack with a non-leader. Gains grit for this attack.
Cool.
Okay, that's our cards, guys. That's our cards.
Let's see that legendary one more time. Let's see what.
Yeah, you want to see that again?
I think it's a cool art, and then it's
Cool art.
damage. You're doing damage to a lot of guys.
It
Sick.
just doesn't have a lot of playability,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
For the pre-release, I don't know how we're going to be able to do this because I don't know if we might have a leader that wants to see this, but we don't have enough red to do a red deck.
No.
Or we could play this out of aspect so that we could pay this for 8 somewhere else.
I don't know if
if
it's
we-
worth it for 8.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know if it's worth for 8 either.
Let's check
Unsure.
out your leaders, and
But here's the thing.
it was
might
that
have,
hyperspace art, right?
I might have some usefulness because of the amount of units being played at once. It might be useful to put out all that damage in one turn.
Sure, totally. I mean, against
Clones.
troopers and stuff too. I imagine just decimating the clone troopers through that.
Maybe you do something with the
Exactly.
clones because you do got a lot right now.
Paul says I don't think it's playable in pre-release.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you. I don't really know how we would do that.
But ball out.
But ball
he
out.
said. Go crazy.
New
Nice.
Asajj.
Yeah,
Maul.
that Maul is so sick.
Maul's so cool.
I mean,
Play
you
him
want to
with
look
his
at our
unit.
villain. Yeah, we didn't get the Maul unit, but we do have some.
Oh, there's a Maul unit in this set too.
Dude, it's a legendary. It's incredible.
What?
It's
No
an
way.
incredible
You
It
played
unit.
was
the
in
legendary.
it was in set 2.
Yeah, his
Also-
Oh
rare.
wait, no, they had it in the Comic-Con pack.
Oh right. I remember.
I mean,
that.
there's a rare.
Yeah.
There was a rare
rare
unit in
unit.
set 2,
And that one's
and then a
insane.
legendary.
Yeah.
in this one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We don't have a lot of red villainy to play with him, but we could do. Well, Maul has a cool ability, which is each other friendly unit gains overwhelm, which is
Mhm.
pretty universal when it
Mhm.
comes to your guys. And then his action is attack with a unit gains overwhelm for this attack.
And he's a
Not too bad.
6/6, so he's pretty strong on his own.
He is pretty strong on his own. We could pair that. We do have a lot of villainy cards. We could use this exploit, which might be nice. But we would need some stuff to create some battle droid tokens for that
Okay.
to be super useful. Unless we rocked in some of. I mean, we have Kraken, which I think is great. I think this card is phenomenal.
So
Create
cool.
2 battle droid tokens.
Mhm.
This has exploit 3. That's a big bomb right there.
Oh yeah. Make him cheap.
Also, when defeated, create a battle droid token. So there's some stuff there.
Because the clones again, what colors are clones? It's just any base, right? Or
Yeah. So the clones, they're
It's mainly
not,
like orange and
interesting.
and a lot of blue
got it.
are like create clones, I think.
Because I like this
Let's see.
idea of exploit, but I would feel like,
Mhm.
well, I know you can use it with anything. It doesn't have to be clones, but I'm saying like,
But clones are more coordinate. They don't
Oh,
really
yeah, yeah.
capitalize on exploit as much.
So yeah, clones have no exploit to my knowledge, I don't think. And then
I'm
it's
just
kind of like
saying-
both sides.
like getting a lot of units on the board to kill them fast for your exploit. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, right. Which would be awesome. I don't think we're playing these take captives. We're not
Nah.
we're not banking on their being captured.
No.
A lot of upgrades, not a lot of units here. A lot of
Mhm.
events.
Mhm.
Green isn't looking super promising. I like red quite a bit.
Yeah, you got a lot of them.
Mhm.
We could play these in either hero or villain
Mhm.
decks, which is kind of nice here. A lot of coordinate here with heavy grenades. A lot of good tech here.
Mhm.
Some space. A lot of turn 1 plays. We have some bombs in red as well. I can't say with certainty, but I think Dooku or Kenobi might be your strongest options based on what you've pulled. Might come down to whether or not you have better heroic or villainy cards. Let's take a look at
At
our
Dooku.
blue hero in a
I
second.
also need to see Kenobi's text again. I forgot what it
Yeah.
was.
pull him out real quick.
Kenobi. Yeah, what's his stat line?
Yeah,
4,
so
7?
Let's do
no.
this one first.
Oh, heal
His
damage.
action is to heal 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Healing
And-
for me is always
yeah.
never. That's just me personally. I don't really care for the heal.
Healing's crap.
Well, here's the
Restore's
thing.
so crap.
Healing's going to be great, especially for units in this deck or in this set because it's all coordinate and you want to have all your guys out and you want to have a
Oh, okay.
lot alive
want to
all the
conflict,
time
okay.
to continue to get that coordinate.
And is
Attacking.
coordinate- Oh, sorry.
Where I
Yeah,
think
what's up with coordinate?
Is coordinate always? Well, it will say like coordinate 2 or coordinate 3, right? With how many you need
It's-
to have it.
It
It's
just
just
says
coordinate.
coordinate, which means you have to have 3 units.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to have 3.
yeah. And I think
On attack,
I lost the thought. Never mind. Go ahead.
you're good. On attack, dealing or healing a damage and dealing a damage is pretty good. That's
cool.
great.
Okay.
That's what I was
Um,
gonna say. I think it's
Like a
gonna
5.
be. Sorry to cut you off, Ben. I think it's gonna be more like Republic, and the heroic is gonna be more about maintaining and having your crew and maintaining them and healing them, and then I think Separatist and is gonna be more like we're just killing everybody to like funnel to 1 guy or 2 guys.
Right.
Man, these are cool characters.
I do like the idea of really just going crazy on exploit. The issue is
There's
just
no generation.
finding- we need to find more stuff that generates those cards. We have some in villainy green that we could use. So what other villainy stuff could we find that might create some more battle droid tokens? I mean, blue's looking pretty nasty too with exploit. I mean, playing Droideka security with Count Dooku feels insane to
Yeah.
It's
potentially
getting it
be
for
able to do that for
free.
free.
But
That is
only
not
if you
bad.
have enough droids to sacrifice.
Right. Let's look through our blue neutral cards. When defeated, attach this. Okay, it's an upgrade for a battle droid, which is nice.
You have your turn
Order
1,
drone.
technically.
Daughter of Dathomir, we love restore.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
store.
do.
Okay,
But I think that
that's
would fit
more
more in
of
a
an
clone
event.
deck.
Vanquish is great because that's our
Vanquish
removal,
is awesome,
which
yeah.
I'm always looking
Mhm.
for in a deck. That's pretty much the best removal card we've got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaust attached unit, a lot of upgrades and events. Royal Guard, okay.
Okay, 2 costs.
Another disruptive. Got a
Interesting.
Sentinel.
Got a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean,
that's
Zillo
a
Beast
real
is
big boy. Oh,
A good
oh.
one.
Yeah. Play that one for fun. Yeah, I'd go that. Just do for fun.
More exploit. Okay, we have another one on attack, create a battle droid token. But
Yeah.
that's pretty late into the game.
That is
That's
a-
really late into the game.
Mhm.
Coordinate Sentinel. I don't know. What about our villainy?
Yeah, see, Paul's got the right
Stuff.
idea with undefeated. I love when defeated because then it's like, oh, you want to kill me?
I didn't
also do
see. I didn't
something
think I
more.
saw a lot of when.
Yeah, there weren't any
defeated.
that we pulled right now, but
Let's take a look too.
in other sets too. Oh, it could be
And
nasty.
obviously, we're going through this slowly, but like during your pre-release, you have 55 minutes to do
yeah,
this
so you need-
process.
you need
That's
to
like
get on
which
it. No, I was kidding.
usually
You know?
feels like plenty of time, but it is like the first time you're seeing the cards, it takes longer. Exploit, Sentinel,
Everybody's yelling out, which meta are
Saboteur,
you gonna play? They have the metas.
and nothing.
Okay.
What about our neutrals? Nothing that may generate droids as well.
No.
I don't even know if we need to generate droids that much because we're talking about
Yeah.
a couple cards that have
Yeah.
exploit. Having overwhelm is pretty nice.
Mhm.
And okay, with Count Dooku, we're giving exploit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Any set.
Like
I just
that's
don't know
the
if we
that's
have
the
enough
whole. If we, right. That's why we need generation because we're giving exploit. We're giving.
I mean, here's
More
your when
opportunities.
defeated. So like this would be a good card for Dooku to defeat because when defeated, he creates a battle droid token. So you're not really getting rid of a unit. You're getting rid of one
Oh.
attack pretty much because it's a 1/1.
Yeah. Or a 2-1.
So when you give a card exploit, you play it, and now your next card, you can do the exploit, right? Like,
No, so it's like this has exploit, for instance, right? Exploit 2. So you could potentially pay her. You can get her for free
yeah,
if you kill 2 units. So you have to
Okay.
kill those 2 units, and then she can come in for free.
okay.
Or
Also,
you kill a
can give
unit.
it to a card in your hand. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what Dooku. So Dooku gives a card in your hand, exploit. You kill your guys, and you play a card that doesn't have exploit on it, but now you can. Does that make sense? Sorry, I know I'm describing that.
I mean, with Dooku's ability, yes, because you're giving a card
Yeah.
exploit.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't have the exploit text,
no, I know.
then
Yeah,
no,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
just asking about
Okay.
Dooku. Yeah. Okay.
do you want to look
that's
at our
cool.
hero package a little bit? We just kind of went through all of our villain package to try to see. So Maybe if
Yeah,
we
let's
look,
do it.
these are our only 3 heroic
Oh, clean.
units, but this card is, this card is great.
Great, really
We
good.
love this.
So cool.
And then we have Chic Defender. We like some grit. This would be an interesting turn 1 play. Dooku makes everything cheaper to play. Yeah, which is amazing. It's just at the cost of your other units that you have out. Turn 1 play is interesting because you're kind of wanting the enemy to hit you before you hit back into this.
Yeah.
It's
If you
everything
have
2
units
turns
to
around.
drain.
Yeah, right. Okay, so our hero package has a good high end here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Kashyyyk Defender, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
When this unit is attacked, create a clone trooper token. That's pretty good, too.
I think
Look
you
at
have
this.
more clone generation than droid generation in this.
What color would we want to pair with Obi if we did that?
I think maybe an orange.
Yeah. Good call. Blue, white, and orange. I
Yeah.
think you got a lot of those.
If you control 3 or more units, that's a big one too. Pretty
Mhm.
cool. R2, when played, you may discard a card from your hand. Pretty nice.
And
then
you
Wolf
have
Pack
good,
Escort, just some
like,
space.
Base and ground unit ratio with
variety.
the orange, I feel like, too. You have a little more
Yeah.
variety.
Red, we have some clone stuff too. We have another creating a clone trooper token, which is awesome. We have Jesse here. These are some good early game plays.
Mm-hmm.
I looked a lot through the red for Separatist and Battle Droid stuff, but a lot of coordinate here.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
We could do a pretty clone heavy package.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
With Obi-Wan.
You could even play the Separatist tank, even though it's
we could play it.
Yeah,
because we could be killing
clones,
yeah, which is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage to each ground unit. We have a lot of events in red.
Draw
Yeah.
cards.
But not a
deal
lot
some
of
damage.
units in red.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'd be worried about, because if we're playing blue, what's our units looking like here? We have a lot of clones, or a couple clones here. I mean, I want to play blue, dude. I want to play the Zillo Beast.
I think you should.
Public, anything that's clones. Vanquish is great. A lot of good events and stuff with this.
You got
You just need some more units.
You're healing your base with Restore. That girl's restoring your base, and Obi-Wan's healing people, so.
It is pretty good healing package. The Luminara hyperspace is fire. Dude, it is so sick.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very
really
happy
cool.
about it. 5s is awesome. When you play an event, you may... Oh, okay. So if we want to do the event package with this, pretty nice. When you...
But all the events are red, right?
No. We have a lot of events in blue as well.
Oh,
I can show
okay.
you those in
So
a
it
sec.
makes
'Cause
sense.
We could do blue...
Blue cutting.
Let's keep going.
Okay, we got another event in here.
Another event, yep.
Got some early game play with the clone dive
Driver,
trooper.
yep.
Can't play Jar Jar. I don't want to play him for 4.
No,
No.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
It feels bad.
Oh, okay.
A Sentinel early is cool. Dooku lets you play Zillow at 7. God, that's actually
true.
insane.
Oh,
That
That's
is actually
true.
insane to think about.
Yeah, that's funny.
Another political pressure. Another Jar Jar. Try droid. We have a lot of high end, and we don't have enough low end, I think.
Hmm.
And then I'm curious on some of those rare bases. Like, what are those? Do we know what those abilities are as of now? What they could do?
Yeah, I believe so. I just haven't. I don't know them off the top of my head.
And Dooku's green, right?
Dooku is green, so we just have to find another color to do him with. Although Dooku blue is feeling really cool, and there's
yeah.
I think there's
the beast.
And
is
there's a lot.
blue.
There's some droid generation there too, because you have the tank that spits out in the late game,
Xylo Beast.
we look at it?
Zillo Beast is blue, right?
and you
let's try to
get
put it together.
get black too, right?
The worst thing that happens is we go back to the drawing board and we check some more stuff out.
Yeah.
So
Let's try this.
we can play these. So we'll be keeping these 2 on the board. We're gonna
Mhm.
put this up because we won't be using the heroism units. We won't be doing this. Put this up.
Paul says, "How are your neutral greens?"
Neutral greens. Let's check those out. We have the Coruscant Guard, strategic,
Little upgrade.
aimless valor,
Another
another
upgrade.
upgrade. See, this is the issue: is there's not enough
Yeah.
units here.
Mm-hmm.
Factoid Spider Droid, which is
Big
awesome,
boy.
but he's super
Which
late
is gonna
game.
be, yeah. Well, not with exploit. It has exploit 3 then. If you use Dooku with it,
That's true. Yeah, that's
which
true.
takes it down to a
3?
4, right?
It takes it down to a
2.
No.
2.
Right.
No.
So it's
Yeah,
What?
it's
it takes
Actually,
down.
Paul, that's a good question. You might know this more than I would know this. Can he add exploit to a card with that already has exploit? So this is a separatist card, so can I gain
it does says
another
gain.
exploit? I guess yeah, it gains exploit 1.
Right.
So can it be exploit 3?
Versus like it receives X.1 would mean just that. I think gaining bad.
Right.
Potentially, we'll see.
You got some space. Got some.
These are pretty good. Good early game here. It's
And that
fine.
debuffs a trooper, clone trooper. Yeah.
Yep, that's true. That's true. I think there's going to be a lot of, droid trooper generation at
Yes, he
pre-release,
can.
that's
Paul
gonna-
says,
Then beautiful. And we have the Clone Wars,
which is
Don't
going to be
forget this.
yeah. That's going to be
that
a
was
lot.
nuts.
Yeah.
All out
Imagine
war.
this.
Chaos, dude.
Okay, all right. Up. Stick with me.
And you play Endless Legion from set 2. You don't remember that one?
Where's
I
the
don't
Nonsense.
remember Endless Legion.
It's just like you play up to how many resources you want. It's just like every card in your hand you play. It's just all,
That's crazy.
There it is.
like 5
Okay.
cards on
All right. You play the Clone Wars,
Yep.
right?
the.
We're going to generate a bunch. Oh, well, okay. Hold on. This is actually confusing. I don't know
It's
if
a
this will work.
turn. It's a 2 cost.
So you have to have
Right.
at least 2 or 3 cards out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Make
you're
it
gonna.
fun.
I mean, imagine playing this later in the game.
Yeah, turn
Like,
6. Turn 6.
you want to play this? Let's
Wait,
do the math on this.
I have a question. So if you
Yep.
if you have, say you have 4 resources, right? Does that cost 2? And then on top of that too, so does that mean you only get to create 2
Yeah.
tokens
Yeah.
after that? Okay.
I'd say so.
Pay any number of resources. So if I exhausted 5 resources,
Mhm.
I would create 5 clone trooper tokens.
No, you create 3.
Well, I think
Because it costs 2
you
to
have to have
play.
7 resources to do this.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I would have
7
if you have 7 resources, you could pay 2 for this and then pay
And then
5
pay
to make
5.
5 tokens.
Uh-huh.
So this could be a great thing late game. After we have a couple units out, we bust this out with some units, right? And then we get the Zillow Beast up. Right?
Thanks, Paul.
We
Really
use-
appreciate you. Thanks for tuning
Yeah,
in.
thanks, Paul.
Have a
We
great
can always
weekend.
do exploit
happy
1.
weekend.
And
Legendary
happy
and really
pre-release.
playable to record.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy pre-release, Paul.
Wait, is it actually
One more week.
Oh my god.
No, it's like
not
not coming up yet. I don't think. But
It's next weekend.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's next weekend. I'm
Wow.
excited. I'm gonna go next Friday. Yeah, thanks so much, Paul. We appreciate you popping in here. It was great to meet you. Thanks for your help as well.
Absolutely.
I think I like that.
Mhm.
Let's do this. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Put these up as well. Probably not playing these hero ones. We're not gonna play Endless Legion. Put the Clone Wars back in here. Okay.
My
Now-
question is, what's gonna be like? I'll hold this off. Vincent, you keep it rolling.
Okay. What do you got? No, you can tell me while as I'm organizing here. I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
making room for us to make our stacks.
My question is, what is it gonna be like translating this post pre-release season into a full 50 card deck?
Oh.
I think you're going to have way more options. So if you want to do a deck that is, purely about making those tokens, there's so much you can add to your deck that is creating those tokens.
That's true.
We're gonna keep these neutrals. So we don't know if that will be the meta though, going into this. I'm going to put out all these cards and then we're going to trim to 30. That's my
Yeah.
goal.
Okay.
I do think having this Clone Wars event, you're gonna want a full set of that, and you're just gonna be, like you said, late game spamming that. So you're getting out all these resources and you're getting out all your Clone Wars, so then you can kill them to get out the big boys. You survive,
Totally.
and you bring out the big boys for the final hit.
My events down here.
Dude, could
My
you bring?
up-
Oh, but is there an asterisk next to the Zillow Beast? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so you can only have
maybe
one
yes,
in your
only
deck,
one.
You bring him out, but then you also bring out something else big.
like that has Sentinel or something.
Yeah. So it's just 2 big
Just
things for
totally,
like
yeah.
2 costs. Well, yeah, like see the.
But here's the thing: if
chip
you're
next
playing
to him.
another blue deck, then
Mm-hmm.
there's a potential they vanquish your Zillow Beast.
I mean,
yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
You know,
But then you do
I mean,
the
that would be-
exploit again on that tank right there next to the Zillow Beast. I don't know what it is, but
I still
I-
think this is is my
okay. See,
favorite. For
I have
this
another
deck.
question. So
Yeah.
if you, never mind. Actually, I don't, because I thought for a second that you could keep applying exploit over and over again to the same card, but then I remembered it's only on cards in your hand.
Right. Okay, I'm already a little nervous looking at this, by the way. I'll tell
Really?
you why. We don't have like this area. Sorry about the glare. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit more. We need these turn 2 plays. Like we need like 6 of these to make this
Shit,
a
yeah.
deck that we're gonna be
really,
working with.
okay.
Because I mean, when you shuffle this 30
No, you
cards, you
don't.
want to make sure. Why?
Because you got exploit.
But turn 1, you can't kill anything on turn 1.
You don't.
Uh,
So we have
You
3
don't- I
turn
don't-
1 plays right now.
You have 3 turn 1 plays,
Yeah.
but then you're gonna add exploit, ideally, onto most of those. And so
Later,
But
yeah.
you're pulling, how many cards are you pulling? The chances of that is like, man, that is slim. You do need at least a little more, but I do
Like,
think.
Our high end is crazy, and our low end.
but not with Dooku's ability. You could play because Spider Droid is
But
what
what's Dooku's
exploit 2
ability
gonna
on
turn to
attack?
it. It's gonna put it to a 2. So if you put exploit on Spider Droid, you can play that first turn.
But wait, when is Dooku's ability happening?
Oh,
It
no,
just
you can't,
happens,
because
or
you
was
need-
it on ability? I mean, on attack.
Here, let me show it again.
Never mind. You can't because you
Dooku-
need the units.
Oh, it's on
sacrifice.
attack. See, it's a long time before you can even do that. You have to.
No,
first
but
have
But that,
no, no,
sorry,
no.
that's his
card,
flip.
right?
That's
Oh.
when it's flipped. When it's
Oh, okay. So yeah, by turning it, you just play the card.
And it gets exploit
Okay,
1.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But yeah, you're
okay,
right. You need those early
that'll be your
cards
turn
to
two.
sacrifice.
This isn't too bad. This is 6. That's,
Yeah.
not bad for 30 cards for a 30 card deck. We're going to have to trim up here because we're going to need these 3, 4s, and 5s. Like, I don't think we can cut any of these. It's this, like,
Yeah. For what? For like another color or?
well, let's see.
Surprised
So
the
these are my
greens-
ships.
I'm surprised. Oh, those are your ships. So those are staying.
The ships are staying because if we only have 4 space units, we're keeping all 4 space units.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
not too bad, to be honest, especially if we're going to exploit these out. Like, we could get even the 5 out pretty early, which isn't too bad. And, okay, another strategy that works in pre-release is, like, wherever you have the most ships, just play that. Because most of the time, people are going to go this route of, look at all these ground units I have. And then space. If you go heavy on space, couple ground units, maybe throw a couple sentinels in there.
Yeah.
And just go hard in space. That could be a crazy play too, but you just never
Mhm.
know. We'll look at the upgrades in a sec. But we have Clone Wars here for the event. Disruptive Blasts. This is what we need. We need this Vanquish. We're keeping that as well. And Roger. Which is cool. We're going to be making some droid tokens, so that could be good as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
I mean, I'm
we also
counting
have,
29 right there.
not bad. That's
Right?
good.
Yeah, it's
We also have
solid.
these two. This is a
Okay.
2 in space if we want to keep this.
I like
It's not a
that 2 in
great card,
space.
though.
I do.
And this is a 3 if we want another 3.
I think you should do the 2 in space.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that there for now then. And then we have Volunteer Soldier for 3.
Cool.
Do we think raid 1, she's a 3.
I mean,
And
I've
it,
always
but
used
it
this
but it
card.
stacks off the trooper, and you don't have any troopers.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Yeah, it wouldn't be. Well, no. Yeah, you're
Um,
right. You're right. I'm trying to think of like if the droid.
Yeah, if you
Oh, no,
don't.
so that's the thing. Battle droids,
Or a
separatist
trooper.
droids, and troopers. So it would.
Well, it
There
still
is some
works.
synergy there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, would you put it in just because you have the space? Just put it in. I mean,
Let's put it in for now, and then we'll cut. We'll call.
Yep.
Because we haven't gone through these 3 as well. Like, do we want this? The -1,
okay.
-1, perilous position, exhaust attached unit.
I think it's a little too high of a cost
Okay.
yeah.
when you could be doing something else.
We could give events exploit as well, I believe. Nope, sorry.
Oh.
Separatist. Yeah, these don't have traits, so you couldn't exploit events.
Okay.
Sorry, and then Nameless Valor attached to a token unit. It's a +2/+2 for a
I
token.
do like that.
I do like
And it gains
Nameless Valor.
Overwhelm.
And it's
I do like
only
that.
1. It's only
Yeah,
one
let's keep
cost.
Put it in easy.
Let's keep this upgrade. Okay.
That's like a fun card, It's not really a strategy. I just play it for fun, just to see what it does.
Play a unit from your hand. It costs 1 less. So
I think we're doing a lot of cheap things.
I think we keep it.
Yeah.
And it gets
Okay.
+2 health.
We could, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good.
And
Imagine
you,
doing
and you
this.
can you stack that with exploit?
You wouldn't be able to because you have to. They're both actions. So you
You're
would
right.
do an action here, and then you
do
would
it,
play
yeah.
something exploit 1.
Mm-hmm.
But think about
and then
how
if-
many you're saving a lot of resources, I feel like. This game, so anything to just keep saving resources. Play it.
We can also use this with a non-separatist unit because Dooku only
Yeah.
works with separatist units. So
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
it could be a good little flex card. So let's keep it as an upgrade as well. This guy we're not loving.
Not really.
Nah, no, I don't care.
I think you're focused on doing other things.
But what if we want to exhaust something big, like on their team? This could be another.
That's
This is
true.
a type of removal, I would say, to like prevent damage. It could be on
For a
anything.
turn.
My thought
yeah.
process has always been it just delays the inevitable, but you can counter
We're-
that. Okay.
We're not playing these. We're not playing the take captive.
We're
because
not
we're
playing
doing
the
capture.
No, we're not playing captures.
So we count
I want to
So we
stay
got-
at 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I
10,
could see
11, 12,
capture like maybe doing well with like if you have a Django Fett, maybe Django Fett like combos with a capture. Because
Yeah.
he's a bounty hunter.
How many was sitting with?
33. So we need to cull 3 if possible.
Okay.
That will give us better odds for drawing.
Grab your space, put them with your leader. Just put them there. Let's get those out of this.
You want to keep all these space?
Yeah,
you want to keep all
them all. I
these?
just don't want to look at them.
Actually, I think you could leave your
Or that number 2 cost, that blank
yeah
one.
the 2 cost
'Cause it's so weak.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Those
So 2
4,
more.
They're in.
We need Clone Wars. We need this.
Oh,
We have
well-
2 disruptive bursts. Would you guys like to go to 1 disruptive burst? It's
What is that?
give each enemy -1/-1 for the
It
face.
is
It could be pretty
each
good.
enemy.
No, I
Enemy.
think you should
So-
keep those.
Keep them, yeah.
Keep both?
'em, 'cause it's
I think you
each.
should keep both. Yeah.
Okay.
You can even double play them and take 2
Yeah.
away.
I don't think we have the luxury of cutting anything down here.
No.
We're kind
Honestly,
of
your
sparse.
highest card. Well, what are the 2 big ones? Well, no, you have to keep those.
Let me see your 2/6 costs.
Because they both have exploit.
6.
Let me see your 2/6.
I mean, we definitely want to keep Droidic security, but
Yeah.
Exploit
Yeah,
2
what's
is
the other one?
insane.
That's the other one I
And
want.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sentinels. We don't have much Sentinel.
What about your 5s?
Kraken, which I'm not cutting Kraken. Kraken's the go to this
Yeah,
deck,
keep cracking.
and then patrolling AT.
I would maybe take that one out then. 'cause you have
I'm
the sense of
potentially
humor.
patrolling AAT.
It could be good, guys. Especially with a 5. Like, imagine not drawing a 5. We don't have a lot of room.
Wait,
like,
what's
the next
his
turn to
damage?
play off curve?
Is it 5?
4.
It's 4 or 5?
Okay,
yeah.
4, 6.
hear me out.
Exploiting
What
that
if
guy
we
for
take
3?
out? I have a question. Hear me out. What if we cut both Daughter of Dathmir's?
Ooh, yeah, because we're not playing. We're playing Dooku, not Obi-Wan.
I don't know, guys.
We gotta get rid of one. Just one. Then.
I don't think so. I think this is like we won a couple 4s. What if we don't draw 4? We don't have enough 2s.
But you've got a lot of 3s.
Yeah, you have a lot of 3, 2, and 1. Do you need each of every number? I always like because like you could just stack the doubles, the low count. You know.
We could, but then you're playing low. Somebody's gonna pull out a 5 cost, like, crazy card.
Then take out
and you're gonna
the
play 3 and
volunteer.
2. I think volunteer's an easy cut.
Yeah.
Let me see the 3s.
Super Battle Droid,
Yeah, I think
Pretty good.
Super Battle Droid stays.
Droid Commando, pretty awesome when you control another Separatist unit.
Yeah,
This gains ambush
Also
and
good. Yeah,
ambush at
that's,
3 with a 4
that's Stan. Gotta stay.
and coordinate.
Cut the coordinate.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Sure.
no. You
Okay.
know what?
It
No
works with
way.
us. Yeah,
It totally works with us.
That's
We're gonna
what-
have. We're absolutely gonna have that
having
many.
a lot. It's just coordinate.
Yeah.
Just having 3 cards. That's it.
For some reason,
Right.
I thought it was gonna be like all clones, but then I was
No,
like,
no. it's anything.
Let me
I
see
think
the
I think we
2s.
cut one more disruptive blast and we call it a day.
I feel
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay.
good with that.
50 cards right here. I'm gonna stack these so that we don't get these confused, and then we'll show this a little bit, get it a little bit neater and nicer on the page, and we will
We'll play right now. No, it's
screenshot that bad
in my
boy.
head. I have the memory of all the cards. I'm gonna tell
Good,
you
I'm
which ones I
glad.
name drop and.
I'm glad you got it,
Right.
Ryder. We'll do 2 rows here. So we'll do 5s up here. 3s. This was fun. Thanks for doing
That
this
was
with
so
me, guys.
fun.
We did it. I'm hyped. I'm excited. It's
Me
fun
too.
doing the strategy, but also it's like, oh, there's so many.
In the
cards.
moment, it's so
lot.
hard to do it.
Yeah,
Like
it's a lot.
You're just stressed.
Yeah,
it is a little stressful.
I think it's easy when you have friends to help you. So
Totally. Yeah,
if you
not
need
mine.
help, if anyone needs help, just throw it in the comment. I'm sure one of these guys will. Vincent will definitely help you out with the strat.
Well,
On
I
the
don't know
night
if
of
I'm pro.
pre-release, he's gonna be in there, and
Yeah,
he
I'll
said,
be
"Vince,
on
I need you to
Discord.
be my oracle."
Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you real quick. I mean,
Tweet at us.
Sorry about the glare here. There's not a lot I can do about that, but I think we have a pretty good curve here, having 1 through 9. A little bit of
Mhm.
something on everything. That's something I'm looking for. I'm also looking for removal, which we have, Vanquish. We have this perilous position we can put on somebody to stop him from
Attacking for a
attacking.
round.
I think we have a few things that generate Battle Droid tokens, especially this Clone Wars card.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have a little bit of
Fun.
space, not as much as I would want, but I think it's okay. And we have a lot of bombs. These bombs are insane.
Yeah.
So, playing this with Dooku and then a blue base. Also, when you go to your shop and open your packs, you don't have to play with a base that comes in your packs, because let's say you get all blue. The shop will provide bases to play with, so you can play any color you would like. And we'll play with this cool Crystal City, because I think that's the coolest base art that we've gotten so far.
Yep.
There you
Only
have it.
one thing I'm upset about is that you didn't pull a Glub Shido.
Oh,
No Glub Shidos. That was
Dang it.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Huge bummer. Well, guys, thank you so much for doing that with me. That was a blast. Also, you can play with your Ahsoka and Grievous too. That's another.
That's right. Yes.
Let's go back to the main. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. If you're new to Strictly Casual and you're just here for Star Wars Unlimited, we don't just do Star Wars Unlimited. We do movies and video games, and that's our main deal. Star Wars Unlimited is just a huge passion of ours right now, and we're loving it. We're having a great time with it, and we thank you so much to FFG for sending us this package and allowing us to share it with people who are starting to get into card games, because that's me too, just starting to get in. So this is awesome. Guys, anything you want to say?
Thanks for being here. It's a great time. Not your usual content, but nonetheless, a lot of fun to record it when the guys you love making content with are right by your side.
Amazing. Love y'all. See you at pre-release.